Hey you all, what's going on? Welcome to another episode of Infinite Lock. It's your boy Eric, and today we have another StayC reaction. We have their newest comeback with Beautiful Monster, and then we have their Run2U dance practice. I don't think I've seen a StayC dance practice yet, so that'll be interesting. The newest comeback, man, super excited to see this. I just reacted to some of their vlog stuff. I've been looking at more of their like off stage stuff, and I'm really pleased with the vibe that I get from the members. I just watched a video with Sumi for her latest comeback. They did the video challenge with her, and it was chaos. Yoon she has to be one of the biggest children in 4th gen. Like, it just chaotic. She's so hilarious. She makes it really hard for me to keep my current bias, which is Seun. I believe it's Seun. I believe someone told me that I was pronouncing it wrong and it should be Seun. But I know that they told me one is Seun and one is Xian. So I believe my bias is Seun. Again, let me know in the comments if I'm wrong. I've been correcting myself a lot lately with names and pronunciations, but when I look, I don't necessarily think like, oh, their pronunciation of these letters being together is different in that language or whatever. I just read it as it comes to my brain because I don't know any better. So again, feel free, please correct me. Like I said, I've been correcting myself on a lot of names. I used to get Dreamcatcher wrong across the board, and then just the pronunciation of it, and then now I really know how to pronounce everybody. So just let me know. I really appreciate that. It's always welcome information. But yeah, Seun, I believe, is my bias. She just has, I don't know what it is, not to compare idols, but they don't act alike at all, but their dynamics in the group, for me, I just feel like I get Chaeyoung vibes from ITZY from her, and Chaeyoung is my bias in ITZY. I don't know, I don't know if it's like the I don't know, I really don't know what it is, but I just get those vibes from her. I feel like she's a very, very good dancer. And I feel like she can almost do a little bit of everything. I feel like a lot of them in StayC can do almost a little bit of everything. But I really feel like she slept on in particular. Yeah, I all of them, I know all of them. They're all bias material. And I'm very interested to see what their concept is going to do moving forward, because that always, I feel like at this point with me, with the groups, with these younger 4th gen groups, that's always an area of, I won't say concern, but just an area of intrigue with me. I just want to see, like, as they get older, or I guess more established, what their concept does. Does the agency want to go this way or that way? Do the producers want to switch things up? I know I reacted to a video with the vlog of them having more say-so and input in the production. I know they were saying that this right here seemed a little bit different than their typical stuff. That's one of the reasons why I'm super excited to get into this, because I want to see how they've switched up. If they've gone a little bit more mature, if they've completely, flipped it on its head, almost like what Weekly did. So let's get into Beautiful Monster, and then we'll go to Run2U dance practice after. Before we get into a reaction, make sure you all like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications on. Got a lot of stuff coming your way. And StayC with Beautiful Monster. Love her voice so much. Okay, ISO. She's stunning. Okay, zoom in. That note. They look amazing. I'm so cold. Come on, Sumi. Come through, bias. You better fake play that guitar banjo. Ooh, this production with her voice. Those drops in the back. Okay, Fendi accessories. I feel like I always end up really liking Sumin's parts in the songs. Like outside of like when they drop the beat out in StayC songs sometimes, like what Isa did in their one comeback. I really like Sumin's parts in the songs. I don't know why, but it's something about her voice that's just so like, I don't know, it's so familiar. Out of all of their voices, she has that kind of warming voice that's like a little like familiar. You know what I mean? It's very consistent to me. This production on this chorus is amazing. They're all bias records, but she might be the main bias record at this point. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That's what I was waiting on for StayC. I like how they're doing that more with their title tracks. They did it with Isa. I was waiting for them to do it with Jay. Like I said, they might have done it before, maybe with a B-side or something. I haven't seen it in the title track yet till now. I was waiting for them to drop the beat out with Jay and let her do like the bridge portion, because her voice is so unique. It's so much of a, not a super deeper register, but compared to everyone else, it definitely is a deeper color. And it's just become so trademark for her. I was just waiting. I really think that this was by design. They probably knew that they were going to let her voice kind of trademark itself, let people get used to it, really start liking it, and then drop this out. And it's the perfect time for it, honestly. I feel like they've been building up for this. It's like Uki from G Idol, like you just Uki from G Idol, Dami from Dreamcatcher. Like you have to utilize the unique voices. I'm sorry, that note at the end. Come on, Jay. Oh, they look so happy. So that was StayC with Beautiful Monster. That was well done. Personally, I think that it will grow on me. I think Run2U really grew on me. That was a good first listen. First of all, let me say that. That was a great first listen. The production was really good, especially on the chorus. I really loved that production. The drops in the background really brought it together for me. Yoon and Xian's voices together, splitting the chorus was genius. I feel like my bias Seon and Isa, I didn't see too much of. Could have probably saw more of them. Again, I always love Sumin's parts. And Jay, I think that I think they're gonna do that a lot often going forward. I think that dropping the beat out has worked really well with them. In the bridges, it's worked very well. Like it's just kind of brought the giddiness of their song together. It's contrasted it well. Because they have their songs kind of from, you know, ASAP to like all of their songs, it just has that like kind of pace to it. And so when you add that switch up, it kind of allows the listener to kind of mellow out in that moment and sets you up for the end pace, you know what I mean, rather than going all the way through. So I really enjoy when they do that. I just think they have a little of everything, and I think that they're definitely well equipped to be one of the biggest. They are one of the, I think, biggest girl groups in fourth gen, and I think that they have the consistent production, and I think from what I see, the girls are so invested in their sound and what's making them unique and what's making them them. And the way that they debuted them, you know, singing live, kind of, you know, I feel like they had a lot of pressure on them early on, that they've dealt with so much, you know, they've been thrown in the fire so much that now they're so comfortable, you know, as they can be, with everything that's going on. I think that they're definitely primed for that next level, whenever that may be, or whatever their timetable is for it. I think that they've definitely amassed a nice fan base. A lot of people are interested in StayC, not just domestically, but internationally as well. And I think that they just built themselves. They built the brand the right way from the ground up. And I think that they're here to stay. I think that StayC is definitely here to stay. I think, again, that was one of those songs. I think, and honestly, I think that might have been a better first listen than Run2U, honestly, for me. And Run2U has definitely grown on me. So I just know that like that will grow on me. Like I said, their choruses are top notch. Like they have some of the best collection of hooks in the industry. They're always consistent. The production on the hooks is always there. And like I said, they just have so much talent. So yeah, so let's get into the Run2U dance practice. I'm interested to see this. My first dance practice from StayC, I think. Wait. Was that on purpose? Okay, so look at my bias, Seon and Jay. They like flip. I just saw the flip of the hair. I was looking at Seon. Obviously, I was looking at my bias. She flipped her hair up after they spun, and then Jay did the same thing, but no one else did it. Let me know in the comments if you know if that was by design, if that was on purpose, or if they were just, do they do that live like all the time, or was that just for the dance practice? Like, just let me know. See, like, just keep your eye on those two. Hey, no one else did it. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's just something about Seon. Her and Chaeyoung from ITZY give me the same vibes. Hey, come on, Jay. Hey. Hey. Oh yeah. Come on, shoulders. Come on, Sumin. I love Sumin's part so much. Hey. Oh no. Oh, I ain't gonna lie. Sumin be throwing them runs in there like subtly. People, I should get to it. Hey. Oh no. Oh, come on, Sumin. This background. I love that ripple effect. So I went to you. The blonde hair is everything. I went to you. So I went to you. A little bit, little bit. A little bit, little bit. A little bit, little bit. I went to you. What they say? JJ. Tight. Dodo. I'm not a poser. Come on, Jay. JJ. I love how she leaned forward. Hey, hey. I'm sorry. Jay has gotten so much better since since my first reaction to them. I feel like she's gotten so much better. I think I saw somewhere where she was saying that she can't necessarily control her facial expressions when she's dancing because she's so focused on dancing. I think she's gotten so much better at just subconsciously having better facial expressions and vibe and mood when she dances and performs. I really I live for that type of stuff. Like I live for people bettering themselves throughout their careers. You know what I mean? Like I think that doesn't get enough love from the fans and from people. Like I feel like people just expect perfection from day one, and I think that a lot of people don't like. It's not that people do it on purpose, but a lot of people just don't appreciate the amount of practice. Like these idols probably sit in the mirror and practice their facial expressions like a couple hours a day. Like, you know what I mean? Like something as small as that, because it means so much to the audience and to the fans and to whoever's watching the performance. So it's something that they know they have to get right. You know what I mean? Like, so I just have so much respect for that, because I know, just like I said, being an athlete all 4 years of college, all my life really, but just I know the amount of people only see the game. People only see the game, the results, the accolades, the trophies, the wins, the losses, but people don't know just, when you have, 4 workouts in a day and you have to go to class, and you know what I mean? Like just the schedule and how much time they have to put in to really perfect what they're doing and improve. I just have so much respect for the improvement. That's why I feel like I'm always paying attention to that. Jay has definitely improved in all of those areas really, really well, and she's a hell of a performer now. Even the eyebrows, the facial expressions, love it. Yoon is a doll, literal doll. I love that. I love that line. You would think that they were off center at first, but it's because Sumin and Xion are crossing. One's going each way. But if you look at it, Seon is in line with Jay. You know what I mean? Her head is like pretty much directly under Jay. That's so hard to do. Like I feel like a lot of people they don't have markings on the floor. Like that's hard to do, to really line up in a straight line like that. All of the fingers are where they're supposed to be. The heads are somewhat similar, and that's incredible. You can't even see Yoon behind Seon's body. So I went to you, hey, hey. So I went to you, hitting every beat. Da 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 da. I went to you. So I went to you, a little bit, hey. A little bit, hey. A little bit. Na 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 na. I went to you. Ooh, that ripple was kind of creative. Hey, hey. Ooh, I like that. That is how you execute with. I always think of this when I see StayC, when I see Everglow, just having the even number members I'll go back a little because I know I'm talking. Again, that's hard. Like, you know what I mean? Because in people's minds, the odd number groups, they split up better because you typically have the person that's singing or whatever, and then people are even numbers on either side of them. So when you have that even number, I feel like you have to. A lot of times, the whoever's singing or whatever is gonna stay in formation. They're not gonna break out for the most part, and then you have to be creative where they do a lot of pairing stuff. Like even that was very, very creative. I'm always interested to see how even number groups, you know, get to what they're doing. You know what I mean? Like get to their spaces, get to the different transitions, because I feel like to make it more eye-catching, because you don't have that odd member, you kind of have to be a tad bit more creative. It seems small, but come through, Bias. I really think she could do a little of everything. She's a star though. Her little ass is a star. Okay, neck movement. Hey. Hey. Hey, come on, Yoon. Give the sass. That's the center sass we need, Yoon. Oh, I never noticed the foot tapping. Tap, 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 tap. Ooh, the heel tap. Like, bro, that's like, I love dance practices because you get to see that. Isa is a much, much better dancer than I knew. She's killing it. That ripple was nice. Come on, you better give me shoulders. Hey, hey, hey. Hey now. Who hit that? Let me see. She hit them shoulders. Tap, tap, tap. I see you, Bias. Break it down soon, man. So that was StayC with the Run2U dance practice. Again, I love dance practices because you get to see things that you don't see in the videos. The little move where they're leaning back, almost like they're driving, but I never saw the heel tapping. You know what I'm saying? I saw the leg moving in the MV. I can't remember, but I feel like I've never seen the heel tapping like that. That's a nice added, counter. Keeps the beat for them, and it just looks aesthetically pleasing. I feel like they hit it. They hit it. They're much better dancers than I gave them credit for. Not to say that I didn't think that they were good dancers, but I feel like if sometimes I think just subconsciously, when the concept isn't like hardcore, sometimes you can mistake that for lack of choreography. It's just natural. But the choreography is perfect for the song. They nail everything. They have just the right amount of like sass and charisma and cadence for it. Their transitions and their formations are very interesting. Again, they have even numbers. So I always love to see what the creative aspect of that is. But they did their thing. I always enjoy watching them now. They've really grown on me as a group. Again, I always had a lot of respect for them since day one because of how much they sang live. I think that was genius on the agency to do, and it was a big reward or risk. You know what I mean? And the girls delivered every single time. Every single time, even though they had slight mishaps, which were actually good because it proves that you're singing live. They always push through it like true professionals, and I don't know, I just started out with StayC having the utmost respect for them, and so it was very easy to become a fan later on down the line. You know what I mean? I feel like that happened to a lot of people. Yoon is a dork. I mean that in the best way possible. She's so like, she looks like a doll, like a life-size doll, but she's such a dork. She has such a funny personality, and I love it. Like I said, I was watching the video with Sumi, and she damn near ran Jay over trying to spin out of the way. And it's so funny how she's like so much taller than everybody. I mean, well, her and Xion, I feel like, her and Sayeon seem to be taller than everybody else for the most part. But Isa, again, I feel like the visual titles, when we label these idols as visuals and stuff, it overshadows a lot of what they do. She's a really, really good dancer, and she has a nice vocal. Like I said, she broke that down. They dropped the beat out in one of their last comebacks. She really blew me away with that. I think that she's super talented. She has a side to her that a lot of people don't see, like a lot more like swag than people would give her credit for. You know what I'm saying? I love Sumin's parts. I think Xion is a superstar. You know what I mean? I just think like Xion and Yoon are like superstars. I think Jay's voice, between Jay's voice, how they use Jay's voice, and her dynamic in the group, like with rapping, and also Sayeon, my bias Sayeon, I feel like those elements, her, Sayeon, and Jay's elements are like the X factors of the group. It's like that little push. Everyone has that edge, you know, like almost like Idol. It's like Uki and Minnie's voices. You know what I mean? That's like a, you know, dynamic feature that other groups don't have. I feel like StayC definitely has unique features to their group that other groups don't have the same of anyway. And I think that they're using that to their advantage. The production has been very, very good. I like that. Like I said, I've been seeing that they want more, not even necessarily say so, but to just be more involved on what's going on with their music. And I absolutely love that from them. And yeah, I've been pleased with everything I've heard from them so far. I'm pretty sure Beautiful Monster will probably go on me like Run2U, because when I first reacted to Run2U, I wasn't singing Run2U, and now I know exactly every word of the song. So yeah, so they've been delivering on all cylinders, and props to them. So before y'all go, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications on. Got a lot of stuff coming your way. And yeah, till next time.